Much to discuss here, Stephen.
I think Joy Behar and Whoopi Goldberg are going to tone it down.
I don't think so. I think the market
luck.
for them is to do what they do. I'm well aware that lots of people don't like what they do, but I see it's still the #1 daytime network chat show.
Yeah, this is the #1 show in that block. I mean, they rival Harris Faulkner on Fox News, or consistently outpacing that major news network. I don't understand why people watch this show. I think for me, and this is what I was saying on X myself, is the problem with The View is not its anti-Trump rhetoric and criticism, sometimes just deranged criticism of the administration. It's just every discussion. Every discussion is steeped in conspiracy theory thinking, just sort of unhinged wine mom kind of stuff. And it's just never pleasant to watch. And so I'm looking at that going, this is daytime daytime programming on ABC. What the heck, Bob Iger? And I seem to be wrong, because it's a #1 rated show. The wine moms love it.
Maybe we are not the target market for it. Maybe I'm the target market and you're not. I don't
think so. But I think it does come back to this is all at the end of the election in November 2024. There were these episodes where legal was constantly in the ear of the hosts and asking them to offer corrections. There was an instance where they had 4 legal note corrections over the course of an entire episode over discussion about Matt Gaetz and Pam Bondi. They just are constantly saying things that are not true, and they are actually concerned about having to do another sort of settlement or payout with the administration.
Look, obviously one should be accurate even if you're in the opinion space. You don't want to be inventing facts or getting things wrong. I wouldn't defend that on The View. I wouldn't defend it on Fox News. I wouldn't defend it anywhere, including here. Now, I do think, though, that, well, 2 points really. One is, plainly the show is popular, so it caters to an audience that like that pretty confrontational tone that they adopt toward Trump and perhaps toward conservatives more generally. And the other thing is that I do think, and we alluded, of course, to this in the introduction, that there is the context here of Trump pushing back and in some cases threatening media outlets, the jabs he threw there at NBC, while somewhat amusing in their tone, did also suggest that he was going to try to take on the corporate bosses in some way. Or there could be
but see, I don't even like this implication. I mean, kind of connecting the dots between what's going on with The View, which they've faced this kind of thing before, where they've been asked to tone it down. They never do. That doesn't really, to me, connect to Trump's constant badgering of the press his entire political career that we've known him. That connects to Disney not wanting to do another $16 million settlement related to George Stephanopoulos when he just, barely missed the details here in talking about a legal case in which he said he characterized a civil verdict against Trump as a rape conviction rather than sexual abuse, which right there, you can go after them on messing this up when you try to mischaracterize or accidentally mischaracterize without correction people's legal status in terms of their legal issues. So they don't want that.
And I was